It is football across Minnesota time. Chip Scoggins, Star Tribune columnist, joins me as he does every week. Writes the Football Across Minnesota feature every week during the fall. Chip, how are you?
I'm doing great, Mikey. Thanks for having me.
What's on the docket this week? Seems like you always have some interesting tales to tell.
Yeah, we have a fun one this week. There is a senior at Park Christian High School in Moorhead, out on the border, I think, from your
Yeah,
neck of the woods.
about an hour from me, where I grew
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So Sam Smith did not play organized sports growing up. He didn't play sports really. He tried baseball briefly as a kid, but he was homeschooled till 8th grade, and he went to started going to Park then, and he went out for the football team as a freshman. Uh, Basically, had to be able to. They had to teach him how to get into a lineman stance. He's a 6'4" kid, so he's big. They had to teach him everything: what a huddle was, what a play was, how it functioned. Wow. How to get into a lineman stance. I mean, just as the coach said, it was like taking someone off a deserted island and teaching football. And so through hard work and growth, Sam has become a 6'7", 260-pound lineman who's going to play at Division II Sioux Falls next year. Worked with a guy who's an NFL lineman this summer when he decided he wanted to become he wanted to play in college. But also besides that, Sam is a accomplished concert violinist. He started playing violin at the age of 6. His mom and sister always took him up to it's called the International Peace Gardens up in North Dakota.
Yep, I've been there many
Canada
times.
border.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a music camp there, and he learned to play fiddle. He would get into fiddle sessions there and became a really talented violinist. He tried out and made the top orchestra. It's a Fargo Moorhead Youth Symphony that travels around and plays. They play down at Orchestra Hall here in Minneapolis. He said now he's sitting right behind the first chair, so he's pretty accomplished, and he has a private teacher that he also works with. He practices hour and a half a day. He has a private instructor. He's also in the school orchestra there at Park Christian. But Sam performed the national anthem on his violin. Friday night was senior night, so he takes his shoulder pads off, gets his violin, plays just a absolutely beautiful rendition of the national anthem, and put his shoulder pads on and went out and blocked. So just a really cool kid, and who's doing great things.
Probably the first time I'm going to bring, first and last perhaps, that I'm going to bring a violin solo into the video, but here we go. Not the greatest video, I understand. But we want to give you a taste of what that's like. So yeah, just what a cool story. What a going from basically not knowing what organized football is to getting an opportunity to play at the Division II level, which is impressive, and all around well-rounded guy, sounds like.
Yeah, and NIC, that's a very good Division II conference, and he went to camps this year for the first time. He went to the Gophers camp, he went to South Dakota State camp, North Dakota State camp, and all the coaches, the feedback they gave his high school coach, Matt Bosch, was a raw but very high potential, because you look at his size, and nobody really knows what his ceiling is because he's still so new to this. But a really great family. Spent some time with them out there Friday night in Moorhead, and he's going to do great things.
Awesome. Before we go, let's get some game balls. There's plenty to go around, I would think, with everything going on right now.
Yeah, Jonathan Grenard, Vikings linebacker, for sure gets one. 3 sacks against his former team yesterday. Very active. He obviously was very inspired to play well, and he did. Mason West, Edina quarterback, against Wayzata. He throws 5 touchdown passes, 300 yards. He also rushed for a touchdown. And then Cooper Drews, the Bethel quarterback, accounted for 7 touchdowns against Eau Claire. He passed for 294 yards, 5 touchdowns, and he also ran for 78 yards and 2 touchdowns. So Cooper had a huge game for Bethel. So those 3 will be getting the game balls tomorrow.
Vikings have 3 wins already. Gophers have 2. I think I know who's going to wind up with more by the end of the year.
That's right. No Gopher game balls this week.
No Gopher game balls this week. Well, in the first half, it looked like there might be some, but yeah, that game took a turn in a hurry. Chip, appreciate it. Read his Football Across Minnesota feature every week. Star Tribune, startribune.com. Watch our videos every week. Leave us a rating, a comment on YouTube. We'd love that. Chip, appreciate it. We'll talk to you next week.
Thanks, Mikey.